going on YouTube? Chris here. I want to bring you all a quick update of Bitcoin. Right now we're sitting at 11,781. Our third target has been hit, so this is exciting here. Looking to see if we can even stretch up to that fourth one right around 11,932 is going to be the overhead resistance right in this area that I'm going to be looking to see if we can get up through. But the thing I've been harping on for quite a while is that volume. We needed volume, and it's coming in today. Today we have a really nice candle that's forming. Remember, the close will not happen until 8 p.m. Eastern time, so we still got a lot of day left here. But you can see we started the day at around 11,412. You can see this lower wick here, and we've been doing nothing but just pushing up from here. So if we close where we're at today, that'd be a very strong candle without any wick on top, and that would definitely most likely take us to around that 11,932. Then we'd have to see what we're going to do with that. But the volume was what was important to come off this support area of around that 11,158 we've been talking about, as well as that 20 EMA, that moving average. Most uptrends, most of the time, you're going to stay up above that 20 EMA. You can even see after we had that last breakout of the symmetrical triangle, for the most part, we had nothing but wicks back to that 20. We stayed up above it, and that's what we're trying to do now. I know quite a while ago we were talking about these wicks, guys, and how this could be the bottom, and I was pointing out how wicks are so efficient, and look what has happened since then. So say you're even buying around the wicks, that was at 10,300. You're up more than $1,000 right now, and that's the power of technical analysis, and that's why I try to put this stuff out there for you guys so you can do it yourself, you can learn yourself, because when you figure this stuff out and you really pay attention to it and study, it can help your trading immensely. But what we're trying to do right now is just get that continuation, that next move to the upside. And if we take a look at the volume here, what we see, overall average volume for the day is typically at 7.756K Bitcoin is what traded on the volume. And right now we're already at 6.144K. So we got a lot of nice buying pressure coming in right now. We just want to see if that continues throughout the day. We don't want to run up and just hit that 11,932, have a massive wick, and then we start dropping down. So I think the candle close today is going to be really important for us. But this is a nice, strong, bullish candle, and that's something that we're paying close attention to. Next, what I wanted to do was get into our relative strength index, because it's something you always want to pay attention to and look at as well. Typically, when we get pumps in this space, the RSI gets up into the 80s. Last time, we got up to around 85. Right now, we're sitting at 68. So we still have plenty of room to try to go up and test this 11,932, then even up around this 12,305. That's going to be an important area for us. If we get over 12,305, then things could really get interesting, and that could open the door to up to around $13,000 for us. But when you're looking at these things, that's the main thing I like to pay attention to, guys, is candlestick patterns off support and resistance. Okay, what type of volume, buying pressure you having, and what's taking place with the moving averages. Right now our volatility stops at 11,142, so we really don't want to go much lower than that. If we take a look here at a few more indicators that I wanted to point out with us. So our MACD levels, we are cruising right now, still looking decent. Histogram still in the positive, so nothing bad there. We don't have any downward crosses, so this is looking like we still could get some continuation. Want to take a look at our momentum. Right now is at 735, so we are in the positive here, starting to hook up just a little bit. Want to see that continue to rise. Typically our momentum before we get sell-offs will be around that 2,251. So yet again, we still have plenty of room to run to the upside if the buyers want to keep this momentum moving. That's the key, if the buyers want to keep the momentum moving. And then if we take a look at our stock RSI, we're at 81 and 74. But what I want to point out with the stock is that it's a longer term indicator, or I'm sorry, it's a faster moving indicator or an oscillator. And when you have those faster moving oscillators, sometimes they can stay pegged out for a long time. So last time when we had this huge pump, we basically stayed in overbought territory from July 23rd all the way till roughly about August 2nd, August 3rd, right in that range. You can spend a lot of time in that overbought category for the stocks. That's why I like to look at it, but I pay a lot of attention to the relative strength index. That's going to give you a little bit better gauge in terms of the longer term outlook. That's what we're looking at right now is Bitcoin on the 1-day time frame. Now, if we close out of our candles, I want to take a different look at this, and we're going to take a look at our line graph. You can see we've gotten over top of that high there roughly of about $11,500, and this is where we need that explosion to get over top of that 11,932. If we get into the fundamentals, The technicals right now looking good. Strong buy, 1 sell, 9 neutral, 18 buy. Oscillators, 1 sell, 8 neutral, 2 buy. And this is just the continuation that we wanted to see here, guys. It's looking good right now. Let's just see if the buyers are going to continue to step in today. If you get some from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to help this channel out. Got my Bitcoin address down in the description there. I always appreciate the help, guys. God bless and take care.